Hey there, I'm Cece.
And I'm Jason, and we're the Change
Welcome to How to Transition to a Plant-Based Diet.
Couples Edition.
Yes, we are so proud and congratulations on making this decision to transform your health with a plant-based diet.
And so you're about to discover a proven step-by-step system that's designed to help you train a plant-based diet. It's going to be more simple and easier for you and begin to reclaim your health.
Now, before we jump into the course, we want to make sure that you're very clear on what it is that you signed up for here, right? This is not another fad diet. In fact, if it were, it would be pointless because those simply do not work. So if that's what you came in for, if you were coming here looking for a quick fix to lose the next 10 pounds for an event, or you're looking for some fad diet, this is definitely not the place for you.
And it's also not going to be a bunch of facts and figures about the benefits of a plant-based diet. Here's the thing, you can just Google that. So we want to give you practical steps, tactics, and tools to use so you can make a successful journey with your lifestyle.
Absolutely. So we also want to make sure that we set some commitments. We're going to make a commitment to you, and we're going to ask you to make a commitment to yourself. So our commitment to you is that we have every intention of showing up for you and providing you with the tools necessary for you to successfully transition to a plant-based diet. In fact, Jason and I have a 3-part system that we use with all of our private one-on-one clients. And we thought, you know what if we made this available to more people so that they can plug in and have the tools necessary to actually get going? Because as you know, a plant-based diet can really transform your health. So what are these 3 tools that we're talking about here?
So the first tool is mindset. Now, you may be saying, just tell me what to eat. However, this is one of the most important parts. It's not just about telling you what to eat. It's starting to change how you eat, starting to discover some of those things about why you eat. So the mindset is the first. The second part is the map. This is when you're on a journey. It's just keep you on track and keep you reaching your goal. And then to end it off is the mastermind. This is where all 3 come together, and it helps keep you to help you to stay committed and to stay successful on your journey.
Now, we've made a commitment to you. We are going to show up for you. We're going to give you these modules so that you can really transform your life. But before we get started, we also want you to make a commitment. We want you right now to commit to showing up for yourself and for your family's health. Because that's why you took the time to invest in this course, right? That's why you said, you know what, I'm going to put some money behind this investment and I'm going to transform my health. So we want you to commit to showing up for yourself and your family. What else do we want them to commit to?
Also, you're spending money on this course. Commit to completing this entire course.
Yes.
Do the whole thing. If you don't, we've all been there. CJ and I have done it. We've spent money on stuff and we didn't commit to it. We didn't complete it. And guess what? We didn't get any results. It wasn't the course's fault. It was our fault. So commit to completing the entire course. Also, complete to doing the assignments. We're going to be asking you to dig deep. We're going to share some very personal things of our own. You need to do this also. So if you haven't done it out yet, download the workbook.
Yeah, the workbook is an incredible tool. This course is great if you just watch the audio. You probably won't have a lot of change because looking at something and actually working with your modules and working the process are completely different things, right? So make sure that you downloaded the module, the workbook before we get started into the rest of the assignment. Now, the final commitment we want you to make for yourself is to be honest, right? It doesn't serve you to sort of halfway do the assignments. It doesn't serve you to lie about where you really are, because what we're doing today is we are giving you, as we said, we're giving you the mindset tweaks, right? We're giving you the map, the step-by-step instructions, and we're helping you get your mastermind together so that you can actually be successful. But none of that works if you don't work. So you want to make sure that you're being honest with yourself. Now, this is couples edition, right? Which means that should you decide to take this course with a partner, a great thing to do is for you each to have your own workbook, okay? And each of you will work through the assignments, and what you can do is then get together and talk through what it was that you experienced and what it is that you wrote in those workbooks. And it allows you to have an open and honest dialogue with your partner or with your family members So you want to make sure that you're committed to doing all these things, to completing this course, to doing all the assignments, and to being honest so that you can have an open and honest conversation about what your next steps are.
And so before we begin, we're going to introduce you who are the Cheneys.
That's it, right? We are and we're dedicated to helping you reclaim your physical and financial health. Jason does a lot of work one-on-one with clients around the idea of improving your physical health using a plant-based diet. And it's pretty incredible that he gives it to that. I work with a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners who want entrepreneurship, who want to start creating some financial abundance, and I work one-on-one with them. But together, we thought, you know what, let's do this course together because we have been on a journey of reclaiming our health. So Jason, why don't you tell us a little bit, where we come from here?
So 2015, it seemed like we had the world in the palm. Everyone on the outside just thought we were living the dream. We had this beautiful 4-bedroom house. We went and bought a jacuzzi, built an oasis in the cute backyard. However, that was not the truth. So Cece was actually working from home. She's a licensed clinical social worker, and she was making great money. I had got medically retired from the military, so we started going on more vacations. But something was wrong. We were smiling on the outside, but inside we were not smiling because our health was disaster.
That's right. And so we had to make a decision, right? We had to decide, just like we're asking you to decide, we needed to do something different. Now, our journey's a little different.
And we went a little extreme.
We went a little extreme, we went drastic, but we were really committed to reinventing ourselves, right? And having that commitment was really important for us. So what we did, and we're not saying you got to do this, is we sold our home. I quit that cush job, right? And we moved to a foreign country.
Yes, didn't speak the language.
We didn't necessarily speak the language, but we were like, you know what, we need a new environment. We're going to change our life, and we wanted to change everything, right? I was completely burnt out and ready for a new life. So we said, you know what, let's just do this. And we started on a journey of mind, body, and spirit, and business wellness, right? We just decided that it was time to transition.
And so during that process, we found a plant-based lifestyle. And by we, I have to say Cece found it. She's the one that looks everything up, not me. I am so grateful that we found it because where we are today is just leaps and bounds from where we used to be in 2015. And so today, I'm 300 pounds lighter. I'm no longer using a CPAP machine. I was taking over 40 prescription pills a day, 30 just for pain, and I don't take anything anymore. Regulating my blood pressure, but the best thing, I can now walk without using Chester as my walker. And I know that I don't have that just annoying chronic pain anymore.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've really transformed our health. I myself have lost over 60 pounds. I've gotten rid of chronic debilitating migraines that literally I used to go into a room, shut off all the lights, and just pray that it would one moment go away. Right? I had really pressured acid reflux. We'll talk about that a little bit more deeper into the course. And I also had quite a bit of joint pain in my 20s. It's one of those things where, you know, you sort of start to believe all of these stories. That's why we talk about mindset, and we'll dig into that in a little bit, right? But I really had this belief that, oh, I must be aging, right? To have joint pain in my 20s. That's gone. And then I also have quite a bit of energy. People kind of ask me, you know, they'll see my videos online and they'll be like, wow, you have so much energy. And I'm going, it's the plan. It certainly didn't start that way. I had a self-diagnosis. I will not say Dr. Davis, but I used to say, I'm not that chronic fatigue because I was just tired all the time. So much has transformed for us. Our health has changed so much. And now we want to show you how you can create that change for yourself.
And you don't have to sell your house and move to a foreign country.
You can do it from home. What we decided to do in this course is we wanted to make it so that it would be simple for you to do the course, do the workbook, and actually create the success that you desire for yourself. So go ahead, get your downloads together, make sure you've got your workbook, and when you get into this next module, we'll get started.